What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gabe here live and breathing. Can't ask for much more than that. Just wanted to say hello. It is Friday. Got hopefully an excited weekend going on. I got possibly my Tacoma lifted tomorrow, or I possibly will. We're still waiting on the suspension to come in, getting it done at the dealership. The guy Ryan, he's real cool. Yeah, if you ever go to Larry H. Miller Toyota in Albuquerque, those guys are cool. I'll give them that. But yeah, we're still waiting on a part. I gotta get an oil change, so I'm gonna be there either way tomorrow. Yeah, so we're doing another stream today. We're gonna just freaking chill today because I don't have to work tomorrow. Hydrate. So, little things that are happening today are kind of big things, actually. Got a raise. I got a raise today at my job. And it was a good raise. I'm in sales, so on top of a raise, I get commission. It's just, God is good, man. God is good. And it was interesting. Since my dad passed away, I wore his watch today. He had a watch. And I used to wear a lot of watches when I was like a supervisor and all that. And really, you know, being that I'm on a keyboard and all that, and I don't really wear watches at all anymore. But for some reason, I felt like wearing my dad's watch. I also have my grandfather's watch, which is cool. I kind of collect watches. But yeah, I don't know if you know, these things come in your head. You're like, I wore my dad's watch and I got a raise today. I don't know if it's my dad or something. I don't know. But, or if it was the watch, I'm not sure. But, hey man, you looking good.
Church thing right now.
Oh really? Where do you guys go to church?
There's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints just down the way here.
Okay, cool.
Just off the golf course.
Nice, nice.
Well, there's there's technically 3 churches right there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I go to different churches. I go to First Baptist, and I grew up in Cedar Crest, so I go there sometimes. I'm probably gonna camp up this weekend there, and then go to church. But yeah, man, it's cool. That's cool.
You're welcome anytime, any Sunday with us.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, so the nice one there. There's 4 congregation times.
Yeah.
So there's an 8:31. That's the one we're going to now. And I think there's a 10 o'clock one.
Okay.
And a couple hours after that every so often.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, right on. I'll think about it, man. Heck yeah.
Okay, hey,
Yeah. God bless. That was my neighbor, guys. He's cool, man. He just moved in here. We had a neighbor that move out next door. There was like 6 of them, 6 people. They weren't making payments, you know, and so what ended up happening was, you know, they weren't making payments, but yeah, I had to wait. But yeah, they weren't making payments, dude. It's crazy. The cops came. They're like, all right, and I was there at the right time. It's sad, dude. I don't like that kind of stuff. But yeah, they were cool people, man. They were a big old family, and they moved out because they weren't making payments. But what I heard from the sheriff's officer, he said that they hadn't been making payments for 2 years. That's crazy, man. Because I don't know. I'm not a debt person. Let me tell you that. But when you got kids and everything, that probably makes sense. It's just crazy how that happens. So, it happened to us, really. I lived up in Cedar Crest in the mountains. And, you probably heard it, but 2008, during the housing crisis, yeah, we lost our house. So, but yeah, so now we're living in town, and I'm trying to get back there up to Cedar Crest. Having cool neighbors like that, though, makes you rethink. The church that I grew up in the mountains, those are my peeps, man. I grew up with them. We've had life to life type, experiences together. Just thinking about the people of Mountain Christian, that's one of my happy places. Definitely one of my happy places is sitting on the bench. There's like a bench right there in front of that church, and I remember sitting there, and I was really young. Everyone's walking into church, and the sun would hit me. I remember the sun would hit me right, cause like right next to a cliff, kind of, and the sun would hit me, and I felt like I wasn't alone. I felt at peace, and that was when I was like maybe nine, maybe 10, and I'm 34 now, and I still think about that spot. So, anyways, I still go there. It's just I look at that bench, and that's one of my happy places. So, yeah, anyways, what was I talking about before we saw my neighbor? Right, I'm supposedly getting my Tacoma lifted tomorrow, supposedly. Or hopefully. Waiting on some materials. This is suspension. Getting a 3-inch lift on the front and a 1-inch on the back. Getting 32-inch tires. Keeping the same rims. I like the rims I have now. It's not this, they're black. They're really cool. I like them. So we'll keep it that way. And I just saw another streamer that was out of Albuquerque. I actually emailed him. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But, you're trying to do like streaming. It's kind of difficult. I've been doing this for like a week and a half now, and I've had like maybe 2 viewers. in these live streams. And I've seen like there's tricks of the trade. You gotta like make clips. And then once you make clips, you know, you get more followers. At least on YouTube. Twitch is cool because you could just stream whatever, but there's like 1,010,000,000 people, you know, doing the same thing. Same on YouTube, but being that you have to have 50 followers, it's probably, you know, less than 1 billion. It's probably 1 million. I don't know. I'm just doing this because I just want to like to chat with people, you know. Plus, Twitch has that chatting feature, you know. I mean, which is cool. So does YouTube, but yeah. So hopefully we get that done tomorrow. If any of you guys do live in Albuquerque too, let me know. That'd be cool. I know we got one guy in here. Let's go. There's always one guy in here, and I don't know who that person is. They never say anything. And I think I seen a YouTube video on that. How that one viewer is like you yourself looking at yourself or something weird. I don't know, but I like to think it's someone. And you know, if that is true, you know. But I don't know until someone comments. So. But yeah, so that's one thing that's going on this weekend. Probably do some camping. If I get my lift tomorrow, we're definitely doing it. I don't know, I might just do it anyway. But I don't get any service up there, so I don't even know if I could stream. Right now, all I got is my phone. Matter of fact, yeah. Supposedly they say to turn off your Bluetooth. My bad. Probably. Yeah, so. Anywho, just another day of streaming. Truck Talk, I got that from Project 37, some guy, some YouTuber. He does truck talks. So I like that. I like truck talks, so we could call this Taco Talk. Because I'm in a taco. I don't know. But it's good, man. I think it's good you get your thoughts out. Especially, you know, my mom lives with me, so she's handicapped. You know, it's my house and everything. So it's rough trying to get a girlfriend. People say it shouldn't be because if she doesn't understand that she's not the right one, but which is true. But you know, you go on the date. You don't have to say it at the first date, but they might pop the question. You know, like, where do you live? What's your family like? Then I gotta answer the question that my mom lives with me. Anyways, I'm doing it because my dad passed away. And before he passed away, I told him I was gonna take care of Mama. So that's what I'm doing, man. I've been doing it ever since he passed away. well, for my entire life, but you know, paying the bills and all that jazz. Um, but yeah, so anyway. I went to the gas station talking about a girlfriend. We had a good conversation. She was cute. She asked if I had kids. I said no. And then I was like, do you have kids? She's like, no. And I ended up saying, yeah, I'd like to hatch a batch sometime. She laughed. And it's one of those moments where you're like, should I gotten her number? Probably should have. Probably should have. But, you know, it's all good. Life moves on. I know what gas station she works at, so it's not like it's the one I go to all the time. It's not like might be a possibility. So, anyways, just checking in with you guys. I was stream longer, but there's really no one that ever shows up. And then, I'm just talking and deleting videos on Twitch. It's kind of hard because I do everything on my phone. I've done it before. You know, you can do it on your phone, but always have to research how to do it. So, and on YouTube, I can just clip it, post it. That's it. It's pretty simple, actually. So, anyways, peace.